When I first saw this cover image, I asked myself, why is Black Panther in the DC universe? Why is he attacking Cyborg? Why is he red? Why is the Justice League sitting there watching him do it? But I obviously found out this is not the Black Panther. It's a new character called the Red Lion. And I thought to myself, okay, this looks like some obvious copyright infringement. Because on the left you have Red Lion, and on the right you have Black Panther, and there's a lot of similarities here. So once again, welcome back to Comic Power. I'm your host, Comic Killer 72, and the question we're going to ask today is DC's Red Lion infringing on Marvel's Black Panther? Let's answer that question. I don't have to go too deep into Black Panther's origin. Hey, you know it, you've seen the movie. So let's go over Red Lion, who's not very well known yet, but he's causing a lot of controversy. He made his first appearance in Deathstroke #1 in 2016, part of DC's Rebirth. Also issue #4, #11, and other appearances throughout Deathstroke's run. Now let's look at the side-to-side comparisons between Black Panther and Red Lion. It's very striking. And to me, it seems to straddle the line between influence and copyright infringement. Alright, here it goes. The Black Panther is a fictional black comic book character who dresses as a cat from Marvel Comics. The Red Lion is a fictional black comic book character who dresses as a cat from DC Comics. The Black Panther is the ruler of a fictional African country called Wakanda. The Red Lion is the ruler of a fictional African country called Abyssinia. The Black Panther is highly intelligent and skilled in multiple martial arts. The Red Lion is highly intelligent and skilled in multiple martial arts. The Black Panther suit is constructed of a fictional element called vibranium. The Red Lion suit is constructed of a real-life element called promethium. Black Panther suit is black, Red Lion suit is red. The Black Panther has pointy ears and retractable claws. The Red Lion has pointy ears and retractable claws. The Black Panther joined Marvel's A-Team, the Avengers. The Red Lion fought against DC's A-Team, the Justice League of America. Christopher Priest, the real-life African-American writer, created the Dora Milaje for Black Panther in 1998. That same Christopher Priest created the Red Lion for DC Comics in 2016. So basically the only difference between these characters is one is with DC and one's with Marvel. One's a good guy and one's a villain, and one is black and one is red, but their whole backstory and their fighting style and their design, the fact that they're both the monarch of a fictional African country, all of those things are just a little bit too similar. And it makes you think, did DC give a mandate to Christopher Priest when he come over to DC to say, basically give us Black Panther with a spin on it? And I'm no fool, I know how these things go. There's a lot of characters that are very similar between DC and Marvel, such as DC's Swamp Thing and Marvel's Man Thing, DC's Dr. Fate, Marvel's Doctor Strange, DC's Atom, Marvel's Ant-Man, DC's Black Canary, Marvel's Black Widow, DC's Red Tornado, Marvel's Vision, DC's Darkseid, and Marvel's Thanos. Seriously, bro, we could be here all day doing comparisons on these very similar characters. Come on, bro, this is the 21st century. Can't you think of something a little more original that isn't such a direct ripoff of Black Panther? Red Lion, you are not original. The only thing they did a little original was that they used promethium as a base compound for his suit. It's a very rare element, it's on the periodic table, and it's extremely radioactive. So in real life, just like a lot of things in comics, if someone actually used these things, you'd pretty much die on the spot, or you would contract cancer and have miserable pain for a long time and then eventually die anyway. But since this is superhero fantasy, hey, you get superpowers. So who would you take in a death battle? The noble Black Panther who hangs out with the Avengers, or the terrorist Red Lion who hangs out with Deathstroke? Of course, the only answer is Black Panther, and not just because he's the original and Red Lion is a ripoff, but he has a supernatural component to him that the Red Lion does not. Like how he gets superhuman strength when he ingests a heart-shaped herb, and he's powered by the Panther god Bast. So in a cross-universe fight, the Red Lion stands no chance against Black Panther whatsoever. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of disappointed in Christopher. I'm sure it was a nice paycheck that DC gave him, but I don't think it was worth it in the long run to do this terrorist rip-off Black Panther. Still love you, Chris. You gave us the Dora Milaje, you gave us Quantum and Woody over at Valiant Comics. You've had a lot of success as a creator and writer in mainstream comics, over a 30-year career in an industry that does not have that many black comic book creators, having a full-time career in mainstream comics. So you took an L with the Red Line, but the rest of your career balances this out. So tell me what you think. Sound off in the comments. Do you agree with me that the Red Line is an unnecessary ripoff of Black Panther? Or do you believe that he's a new interesting character that you might want to follow? But that's going to be pretty hard to do because he hasn't really made that many appearances after the 2016 Deathstroke run. So speak up in the comments and let me know how you feel about this. And while you're here, be sure to check out some other videos I did in honor of the Black Panther character and his live action universe. For example, there's a video I did that was inspired by AI generated art in which I created an original plot for Black Panther 3. in which a female exile Wakandan villain becomes the usurper to the throne of Wakanda and Shuri has to return to stop her. In another video, I gave a salute to Chadwick Boseman, where I highlight some of his best performances in some of his other films, and post a clip of him singing on the spot in an interview as well. Not only was he a talented actor and had great comedic timing, which people saw on Saturday Night Live, but he was also a very gifted singer, which a lot of people didn't know. There's going to be somewhere where you can click on the screen so you can watch that as well. Until next time, this is Comic Killer 72 for Comic Power, asking you to subscribe and saying bye-bye.